Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm sorry, I'll take you.
Hey, we hadn't even. Oh, we're just.
You just pounded the gap.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time.
Let's get on.
I
That
think
one off
you-
leaving
yeah,
that
I
pair
think
of glasses.
I started south, leave those ones.
I left one at Circuit Court, left one here.
You keep one everywhere, you've always got a pair. That's the way to do
That's
it.
it.
All right, we'll call the meeting to order and recognize anybody like to address the council for any reason. 5 minutes. Anybody? Nobody? Okay. We want to recognize the people that are here tonight, and this is one now, if you will, tell us your name.
Gene Johnson.
Gene Johnson. Now, are you one of the new ones that's been with the Sheriff's Department?
Well, kind of, sort of. I've been back to the Sheriff's Department about a year. I worked under 2 other sheriffs before Bill.
Oh, so you're like super experienced, but just new in this time.
12 and a half years total. But
Oh, gosh, okay.
Yeah. I've been back with Bill since Bill's been sheriff for about a little over a year. So.
Okay, good. Well, we're glad you're here tonight. I appreciate you being here. Gerald and Sharon Ray back from NASCAR. And with Kyle Bush won. And Tom Berry from the Murray Ledger and Times and Crystal Green video on the council meeting. Thank all of y'all for being here, including our council people, all 4 that are here. And if no one has anything for the council, then we will go directly to the reading of last minutes.
City of Hazel minutes June 2011. The Hazel City Council met Monday, June the 6th, 2011 for their regular monthly meeting. Mayor Vassar called the meeting to order at 7 o'clock p.m. Council members present were Lord Charlton, Joe Thompson, John Pascal, Megan Vaughn, and Jocelyn Hardy. Absent, Michelle Sharp. Guests present were Sheriff Bill Markham, Deputy Clayton Hendricks, Tom Berry, Murray Ledger, Brad Davis, PAD representative. Residents Richard and Tammy Bennett, Henry Hudson, Don and Judy Hartman, Assistant Fire Chief, Brian Rose, as well as Crystal Green, who videoed the meeting. Brian Rose was presented a certificate of appreciation for the role he played in apprehending a person who had stolen a purse in Miss Martha's Antiques. Henry Hudson addressed the council by stating that he thought all firemen should be drug tested. Motion by Lord Charlton, second by Joe Thompson, to accept previous month's minutes. Motion carried. Council approved payment of monthly bills as well as previous month's financial statement. Motion by Lord Charlton, second by John Pascal, to accept the second reading to amend the current occupation license ordinance by removing a portion of the license and set out in 60.999 under penalty B. This being failure of a business owner to provide the city clerk with a complete list of names and mailing addresses of booth vendors shall be guilty of a misdemeanor and upon conviction in district court and are a term of imprisonment as set forth in KRS 532.090 subsection 1. Motion carried. Motion by Lord Charlton, second by Jocelyn Hardy, to accept the second reading of the 2011-2012 proposed budget for the general fund. Motion carried. Motion by Joe Thompson, second by Lord Charlton, to accept the second reading of the 2011-2012 proposed budget for the fire fund and the municipal road aid fund. The motion carried. Motion by Lord Charlton, second by Jocelyn Harding, to renew the agreement between the Callaway County Sheriff's Department and the City of Hazel with no changes being made. Motion carried. Motion by Joe Thompson, second by Lord Charlton, to adopt the resolution between West Kentucky and Tennessee, and the city for using city right-of-way to lay optic fiber cable if necessary. Motion carried. Councilmember Vaughn requested maps of the area to be furnished to the city. Motion by Megan Vaughn to make City Hall smoke-free with a designated smoking area. Sheriff Markham advised her to check state regulations concerning this action. Thereafter, Vaughn rescinded her motion. Lord Charlton and Richard Bennett shall serve as the committee to present the council with ideas for the city-owned lot located at Main and D Street. These ideas will be presented at the July meeting. The mayor stated that the council would be returned to closed session to discuss the pending an existing litigation of Ray Goff versus the City of Hazel. We will be meeting for the express reason of discussing the case of Ray Goff versus the City of Hazel, and in particular the issue of figuring and discussing the amount of reasonable fines that Ray Goff should be required to pay as a result of the litigation. The lawsuit is filed in the Callaway County Circuit Court, case number 07-CI-00542. As the council has returned to discuss legal matters, it will be relying upon KRS 61.810 subsection 1C to permit it to go into closed session. Motion by Joe Thompson, second by Lori Charlton, to enter into closed session, and the motion carried. After discussion, motion by Lori Charlton, second by John Pascal to return to open session. Motion carried, and the council returned to open session at 9:16 p.m. Motion by Lori Charlton, second by John Pascal to adjourn. Motion carried, and meeting was adjourned at 9:20 p.m.
So a vote to approve the reading of the minutes.
So moved.
Lori Charlton,
Second.
second Joe Thompson, all in favor? Opposed? Okay. I'd like to get movie rights to this because that's the first time we've ever had 2 pages that I know of in 5 years. A lot of reading.
No, for the last few months we have.
Oh,
You
really?
just forgot.
I probably should. I'll try to. All right, we're at to review and to approve the monthly bills for July.
Did I miss it? Has a delinquent tax list came out in the ledger yet?
It's been in the paper.
Has it?
I didn't see it either, Maurice.
And you worked there, so.
Well, if I could get to the filing cabinet, I could show it to you.
That's all right, I think you're.
But take my word for it. It's been in
Sometimes
there.
I go out and get the paper and bring it in and there it is. It's just there, so.
Are there any questions about the July bills? All right, if there are no questions, then they'll stand approved. And we'll review and approve the previous month's statements and the yearly financial statements.
Decorative light pole, $3,885. Did we collect any insurance on that?
It's up under receipts, Joe.
That is the insurance. That's what it
That's
what it
came to that
costs.
amount,
Exactly.
and they.
It costs that much, and
They paid
and the insurance paid it off.
Okay, that's,
If you'll notice, the receipt is where they paid it up here, and down here is where I paid West Kentucky. Rural Code.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
as much in those, did
The transfer helped.
it? Yeah.
Has everybody had a chance to look at both pages? Any questions? Just under fire fund expense, the 1422 there, that was on the second burning of the debris pile we had on E.W. Miller at 5th, and it has since been closed. So shouldn't, unless we have another storm, we shouldn't have to be able to utilize that anymore. But that was for the fire department, who actually did the burning both times.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
Now,
That, that street, we looked at down there on 3rd Street, that
the culvert going
Yeah,
on there
they
by
come
Mini
and
Mites.
busted off their thing. They still haven't done anything about it. And it's gradually getting worse because my wife fell off in that thing once already. You just can't hardly meet anybody up there. They need to do something.
Hold on, Larry.
Where at?
On 3rd Street, there at Henry Hudson's place.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It is narrow there.
Yeah, it goes under those, so culverts goes under the street.
that's one I was down
It's all,
there.
yeah, that's what we mentioned.
Well, they got the one fixed on Lavender, but haven't gotten around to that one yet. So I guess I'll make
Do
a
not
phone
give them
call.
a call.
I'll give them a call. And
Tell us, guy,
maybe move on to Plunge. I'll sure ask him that. Okay, year-end budget. This is shows how well we did. And a couple of things I think of interest. You all may pick them out yourselves. One, under year-to-date, you'll notice that it's $1,257.40 in the red. However, it's only because we didn't get our base core revenue check of $1,800, which we did receive Thursday, but it was too late. These were already printed. So you all actually were $600 to the good in the budget for the year. So you all did real good. Yeah, you'll notice on base core revenue, only 3 on there. It should have been.
I couldn't show
Should
it
have been
this
4.
year because I didn't get it until July.
That's what I was asking you about.
Okay.
I said, wrote it, didn't I? I'm sorry.
You notice we blew out municipal mineral services. It was a bad guess on my part. We got $13 more than what we thought. There is one thing of interest, I think, the business license fees. This year, we projected, expecting to get more than what we did previous year. And that happened. Projected $1,300, we have $1,535. And the only thing it tells me is that there may have been those out there not with a business license that may have come in to get their business license this year because this was a higher number than what we've had in past years.